Hey, and welcome to today's total body weight workout. No equipment is needed, maybe a mat for the floor. That's all you need. Just make sure and warm up beforehand, and we'll get started. All right, you guys ready to go? Rock and roll. Burpees with a side lateral hop, add a push-up, and begin. So I'm gonna go down for a burpee, push-up, and then I'm gonna come and jump to the side. Remember, lower intensity option is you can step back, step forward, take the jump out of the burpee if you need to. You can also drop down to your knees for that push-up if you'd like to do that. Nope, jumping over to the side. 12 seconds to go. Nice job. Our next thing is going to be holding a plank on our hands and toes and doing shoulder taps. And coming up, rest. Next thing we're going to do is come down to the ground. Shoulder taps. You can do these on your knees for lower intensity. Go ahead and start on your toes, hands if you can, and you're going to tap your shoulders, alternating sides. Lower intensity, come down to your knees. And try to resist your hips from twisting side to side. They will shake a little side to side, sway a little side to side, which is normal. But just if you have a little bit less of a sway, helps to keep that going. Next thing is going to be squat jumps. Okay, coming up, but rest. So with the squat jumps, we're doing a squat jump every other squat. So add a normal squat in between there and start. So I'm going to go down for a squat, touch the floor, jump. Down for a squat, touch the floor, jump. Lower intensity, take the jump out. Just 2 squats. I know some of you are having some knee problems, so you can do an upper body exercise with this if you'd like to instead. Down. 7 seconds to go. So squat every other one, add a jump. And rest. We're going to go down to a frog bridge, so lay down on your back. You're going to put your feet in a butterfly position, and you're going to raise your hips up. I like to put my arms in the air. It's not required. It's just a way, somewhere to put your arms. And you're going to stay in that butterfly position and raise your hips up and down, up and down, up. There you go. Squeeze those glutes as you press up. It's just like a hip bridge, except our legs are spread so that it just gives you a different angle what you're working with your glutes there. Good. Press and down. Good. Rest. Nice work, guys. We're going to go back to the start with our burpee with our side hop. Let me just adjust something here, guys. Go ahead and start burpees with the side squat. There we go. Sorry, I'm just fixing something. I'm making sure you guys are doing it. Burpees, add the push-up, jump, side squat, side hop. Hop. Good. 10 seconds to go. Make those push-ups count, but also make sure they have good form. That's more important. Rest. Nice job, everyone. We're going to go down now to the plank with the shoulder taps. Hands on the ground. And start. Keep those hips stable. Tap those shoulders side to side. Great work. Try to keep those hips square to the ground. You can go to your knees if you need a lower intensity option. Hope everyone is having an enjoyable week. It's Thursday. I know all these days are blending. It's nice to have something to look forward to. Friday tomorrow. 2 seconds. And rest. We're going to do our squat jumps now, where it's every other squat. You're going to come down for a squat, and then stand, and then come back up. Go back down for a squat jump. And go. Down. Up. Jump. Lower intensity. Take the jump out. Watch your tracking of your knees. I even like Katie's little side hop she's doing. Down, up. Heels down to the ground. When you're doing your squat, explode up. Make those jumps count. Get nice and low with the squat, chest stays forward, rest. Good work. All right. Next is going to be our frog bridge. So coming down to the ground. We've got 3 rounds of these exercises, guys. Go ahead and start. Feet in the butterfly position. Pressing up, down, arms up to the sky. Breathe. Slow that breath down as you do this. Squeeze those glutes. Press up. You're engaging those lower abs while you're doing this. It's very subtle, so you're not going to feel like screaming pain, muscle strain in your lower abs. It's good to think about when you're doing these slower movement exercises, what muscle groups you're working at the time. Rest. All right. We have one more set, one more round to go. So 3 rounds total. Great job, everyone. Okay, go ahead and start. And begin. Burpees. Push up, side hop. Down, push up, side hop. This is your last round of burpees, so challenge yourself. Push hard. Burpees might not be your favorite thing. Just think, if you push yourself hard on these, they'll start to get a little, I wouldn't say easier, but more doable as you get stronger. Whether you feel more out of breath or strength-wise, feel like these push-ups are hard, rest. Nice job. Okay, next is going to be our plank with our shoulder taps. Hands and toes, you can be on your knees for lower intensity, and tap your shoulders. Okay, hands go right underneath your shoulders. Great work, everyone. As you're feeling that core, doing the work, you can also do one knee down if you want kind of a medium intensity so that you're not totally, have both knees down, you have a little bit more instability. 2 seconds, and coming back up, rest. All right, squats are next. This is that alternating squat to the squat jump. And begin. Squat, and then add the jump. Squat. Try and land nice and softly on your feet. It's almost like you're cradling your body as you come down to the ground. Pull, like you're doing the egg toss. You're trying to catch an egg. You have to catch it softly. Don't land with hard legs, meaning with locked knees. Make sure your knees are bent and you land softly. All right, rest. Back down to the frog bridge. You guys are rocking it. Spread those legs to a butterfly position. Arms up and begin. Up and down. Up. Nice work, guys. Up. Up. Squeezing those hips, reaching up. Well, it's more squeezing your glutes than your hips. It's all part of the same. Also, just kind of take a moment to think about your shoulders. Good, rest. Relax those shoulders, guys. Take a quick break, grab some water if you need to. Our next sets are going to be the same timing for the rounds. And then you're also going to be doing 4 rounds instead of 3 for this round, okay? Because we do have some single side exercises here. And I just wanted to make sure we got our money's worth, right? Or we made worth of our time. Okay, so the first one is going to be a lunge with an extra tap. I'll just show you this one before we get started. So what you're going to do is I'm going to step back for a lunge, and instead of standing straight back up to bring my feet together, I'm going to stay low on this front leg. So I'm going to tap, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to stand. So you're going to lunge, tap, step back, stand. So we're staying on the same leg for this one. one. So you're gonna feel that burn in that leg, okay? Everyone got it for the first one? Ready? And let's start. So I'm gonna start with my right leg forward, and I'm gonna step back with my left leg, tap, step, stand. So the right foot does not leave the ground or move. One thing to watch for with that tap is that you're not leaning too far forward. You will lean forwards a little bit. Stand. So that tap just adds a little bit extra burn to that front quad. Nice job. We're going to do side planks are next. Keep it going. And rest. Okay, so I started with my right leg forward. I'm going to actually go down on my right hand for this side plank. So I'm going to use my hand. You can use your elbow if you'd like. And I'm going to do a leg lift on this side. Lower intensity options here are bringing that bottom knee down and lifting the leg that way, as well as just bringing yourself to a side plank and just holding. If that is a challenge enough, just hold a side plank. But this one starts to creep up on you, especially with those leg lifts, and gets challenging. Good, so I'm on my right side. Nice job. We're going to do some fun donkey kicks next. Little animal impersonations. Good, rest. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is a donkey kick. So what you're going to do is bring yourself to a tabletop position. My knees are directly underneath my hips. We're going to go ahead and start. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees up. And now with my left leg, I'm going to kick it up and back down. But the entire time, you're going to keep your knees off the ground. Lower intensity option is to put your knee on the ground. If you're kicking with your left, you can put that right knee on the ground. Try and keep your back as flat as you can, like a tabletop. There you go. And keep that knee bent so you're pushing through the heel. So it's one of the reasons they call it a donkey kick, because you think of like a bucking, gives it kind of a kick. Kick up towards the ceiling. Good, rest. Okay, next thing we're going to do is a narrow push-up. So we typically have our hands a little bit wider than shoulder width when we do push-ups. I want you to bring them right underneath your shoulders. You can do these on your knees or your toes, and your elbows are going to rub by your sides, by your rib cage. So these are tougher for me, so I'm going to do these on my knees. But you do what works and challenges you the most. You can bring your hands even closer if you want to. If you want to make a triangle shape, you can do that with your finger and your thumb. Or you can keep them directly underneath your shoulders, but just push your elbows back behind you. Good, rest. All right. Nice job, guys. That was set one. Let's do it again. We're going to start with the lunges. I'm going to put my left leg forward. This is with that tap. Ready? And start. So I'm going to step, tap, and stand. Lunge, tap, and stand. Good. Stand. Stand. Nice job. Shoulders back, chest forward. A lot of work in that front leg for these. Try and keep your shoulders at the same level when you do that tap. Good, rest. Side plank. I'm going to go on my left side now. Left arm down for that side plank with a leg raise. And start. Lifting up. Good, and remember those options you have. If you need to put the knee down, you can. Or just simply hold a side plank. I feel like we're all like, with everyone's cameras and their arms are in the air, it's almost like everyone's screaming, mercy. Either that or give me more. Gotta keep my balance. There we go. 5 seconds to go. Donkey toes are next, donkey kicks. Rest. And I'm going to be kicking my right leg up this time. So I'm going to get in that tabletop position, curl my toes under, and begin, bring the knees up, and kicking the left leg up. Sorry, right leg up. I said left. I meant right. The opposite one that you just did. recheck your back. Make sure it's nice and flat. Hands underneath your shoulders for your alignment. Keep that knee as close to the ground as you can. 3 more seconds, you got it. 2 and 1. All right, rest. We're gonna do the narrow push-ups. Again, if these bother your shoulders, your elbows, or anything just doesn't feel right, you can go back to a standard push-up if you'd like. Just getting that push-up position going. Ready to begin. I'm gonna do a few on my toes so I can get stronger on these. And then I'm gonna go down to my knees. Do what's best for you. Just watch that core. Don't let the hips dip too low. But make sure that your hips follow you down, especially if you're on your knees. It's very easy to kind of leave the hips up. But that leaves your core out of the picture. We want the core to do that work. 4 seconds to go. And rest. Great job, everyone. Stand it back up, back to the lunges. Quick break, reset. We're halfway through this set. I'm going to start with my right leg now, stepping forward and back with my left. Lunge, tap, lunge, stand. If you want to, if you're not feeling much with these, you can stay in this tap position and do about 5 taps before you stand. That'll give you a little bit more of a burn in that front leg. I just want to make sure you're getting your time's worth here. Good. Shoulders back, chest forward. Watch that front toe. Rest. I'm always giving you those tips right when we're about to end. Okay, coming down to the ground for our side plank. I'm having my right hand on the ground. And begin. Lift that leg and up. Nice job. Whee! Good, 12 seconds to go. Stay strong. Get that leg up nice and high, if you can. 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. We're gonna do donkey kicks. I'm gonna be kicking my left leg up. I did my right last time. All right, ready? And start. Knees up and kicking up that heel. Keep the leg bent 90 degrees about the whole time. Sometimes just holding yourself in this position with your knees off the ground and with 2 feet is a challenge enough. Or if you want to keep the kick going and you need a lower intensity option, put that knee down. Or just stay with it, stay strong. Building the strength without any equipment. Pretty cool. Keep it going and rest. Okay, we're gonna go back to the narrow push-ups. 3rd round of these, you got these. You know the drill, put your hands underneath your shoulders, go ahead and start. Bring those elbows back behind you and press up. And coming down and up. Go to your knees if you need to. Keep these slow and controlled. If these are really challenging for you, you will get more out of doing less but better range of motion than doing more. Good, 8 seconds to go. Keep that core in line and rest. All right, nice job. We're gonna stand back up. 1 more round to go. Do a few punches in there. You guys are kicking butt. You're doing great. Starting with my left leg forward for the lunges. Step, tap, step, and stand. Lunge, tap, lunge, stand. Nice job. Still try, even though we're not doing the full regular lunges, try and get that knee as close to the ground as you can in the back. Stand. 10 seconds to go. 3 more seconds. Woo, don't fall over. Good, rest. Nice job. Okay, coming down for our side plank. My left arm is going on the floor. And begin. Bringing that leg up into the air. There we go. Nice, slow, and controlled motions here, guys. Your heart rate might be up. Breathing a little harder. That's all part of the challenge. Up. There we go. Shoulder back. Nice work. 2 seconds, you got it. And rest. Okay, last thing is second to last thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. Donkey toes. I'm gonna kick my right foot up. Start in that tabletop position. Knees off the ground and start that kick up. I'm doing my right leg. It's your opposite from last time. Good, nice work. Recheck that knee, make sure it's nice and low. We can get into the habit of really kicking our hips up high like that. We don't want to do that. Keep your hips low. 8 seconds, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Narrow push-ups before we have our big break, guys. Great work. Nice job. Last workout of these for the week. Go ahead and start. Hope it's not your last workout though. There's way too many days left to go. Good, go to your knees if you need to, or stay on your toes. Challenge yourself. It's your last one of these. Nice range of motion. Elbows pointing back towards your toes. 10 seconds to go. Good work. Let your hips come down with you. Don't leave those hips in the air. Rest. Great job, everyone. Have a quick break. Grab some water if you need to. High fives. Haven't done a virtual high five yet. Okay. So, this next round, we're going to do 3 rounds. Oh, sorry. Rewind. We're only doing 2 rounds of these 2 exercises, okay? But the catch is they're 45 seconds long, not 35 like the last rounds. 45 seconds, and then we're going to do a 10-second break, so that is still a pretty short break. But remember, we're only doing 2 rounds. All right, first thing we're going to do is a squat, turn, reach. How it looks like this is you're going to squat, touch the ground. If you can, really sit back in those heels. And then I want you to turn, almost like you're throwing a ball. Down, turn. So my feet aren't leaving the ground, but I am pivoting with my heels. Okay? Just adding a little bit different. Just want a little bit of twisting motion in this exercise, okay? All right, ready? That's our first exercise. And start. Squat, reach. So if you can't touch the ground without bending over too far, that is totally fine. Just reach for the ground. You want to have your legs nice and wide for this one. Wider legs give you more ability to reach the ground. Have a little twist and turn. If you have a medicine ball and you want to grab that, you can add to it if you want to. Almost like if we were throwing it side to side. Bring us back to basketball PE days. Or real basketball, but I haven't really played it in PE or the driveway. 6 seconds to go. Our next thing is going to be a bear walk. I'll show it to you next. Rest. So just like we did with our donkey kicks, so we got all animals here. Bring your knees just off the ground, and we're going to walk forwards and backwards and begin. Another option here is to walk side to side. I might do that on the next round just to mix it up. But usually when people think about bear walks, their hips are way up here. I want you to try and challenge your abs more by keeping your knees close to the ground. Your back is flat like a tabletop. But move your body forwards and backwards or side to side. 20 seconds. Great work, everyone. Keep pushing. 10 seconds. This is that extra 10 seconds we added on for this set. Makes a difference. Back is flat, almost there. And rest. Okay. I'm going to do a side plank with a thread and needle. Doing these on my elbows. I'm going to come down with one elbow. I'm going to put my left elbow down. Reach through with my right. Go ahead and start with me. And then up. I'm going to stay on that same side. But what I want to see is that you twist your hips on each one. Your feet are staggered. I'll show you from the side as well. A lower intensity option is to put your left knee down if you have your left arm on the ground and doing it in that way. That's a lower intensity option. Higher intensity, stay on your toes. Spread your feet a little bit so that they can pivot side to side. 15 seconds. Twist in. Doing great, guys. 3 seconds to go. And rest. Nice job. And now we're going to do, sitting on a mat for a soft surface, we're going to do a crunch, sort of like a crunch knee tuck. But my arms are going to go wide. So I'm going to lean back, spread my legs out, and then bring my feet together, feet in, and try and reach for them with my hands. Back and together. Good. Lower intensity, you can just try and hold the position here without the movement, just bending the knees. If you don't want to do the back and forth, make sure your chest stays forwards, meaning that you're not slouching the shoulders too much. They will round a little bit, but bringing your arms out to the side in a T is kind of a good reminder to keep those shoulders back when you're leaning back. Good job. 10 seconds. 5 to go. You're doing great. And rest. Nice job, guys. All right, we only have one more round of all those. Stick with me. You can do this. Push hard. We know what's coming up. We're going to go ahead and start with our squat, turn, reaches. Wide stance squat, reach down, and twist and turn. Speed this up if you want a higher intensity effort. If you want to get, you can even add a jump to it if you really want to, but since we already did jumps, I'm just staying with my feet pivoting. So I'm adding that twist. You want to kind of explode up. Reach down, explode up like you're really throwing a ball. Reach, pass. Here you go. That's it. Good job. 15 seconds. Get nice and low. Sit in those heels when you squat. Make sure you're not just leaning forward with your back. Good job, guys. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun over there. And rest. All right, bear walk. Same thing we did last time, but I'm going to do side to side just to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to face you. Hands and knees. Toes, knees off the ground. Go ahead and start. And I'm just going to walk side. And you can continue to do forwards, backwards, or side to sides. That's it. Great job. Honestly, guys, this is one of my favorite parts of the day. Getting a workout done with people, friends, family, everyone, near and far. It is really awesome for you guys to join me in these. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you get something out of them as well. Or just get a good laugh at me. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this is our plank with our thread the needle. I did my left arm last time. I'm going to do my right arm down this time. Okay, so elbow down. Start where you're facing downwards like a one-arm plank. Twist to the side. There's no speed requirement on this, guys. The slower you go, the more you get out of it. Of course, it doesn't mean just do 2. But if you need to just hold a side plank, if this is too much of a challenge, even with the knee down, you can. There you go. I'm doing a lot of heavy breathing today. To remind myself that's a good thing. It's good for us. Get our heart working, our lungs breathing. Good, twist from side to side, rest. Good job. And last but not least, our knee tucks with our abs. Like a full body crunch here. Ready? And begin. Reach out and bring together. This is our last exercise of the day, guys. Tuck those knees in. You can also do one knee at a time. It's a little bit lower intensity option. You can also lay on the ground if this is bothering your lower back. Lay on the ground and do regular crunches. You will get more out of that than like grabbing the back of the legs. Breathe out as you come together. Come on, you got this. 8 seconds, stay with me. Crunch those knees in, up. Spread those arms out wide, and rest. Woo! Great job, everyone. Now it's time for super virtual high fives. Great job, everyone. That's a wrap, guys. Thanks so much for joining in on our total body weight workout. Stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe for more of these workout videos to come. Have a great day.